I've got an urgent update on the fight to save Medicaid and food stamps from cuts to funding by Republicans. Please help me get this info out to as many people as possible, as quickly as possible, by doing all of the things, especially reposting on here. Republicans are going to be voting on this issue this week, so this very well may be our last chance to prevent any cuts to Medicaid funding. Speaker of the House Mike Johnson will be meeting with the Republican Hispanic Caucus on Monday night to try and win their votes in favor of cutting funding for Medicaid after 8 Hispanic members of the caucus shared their concerns about doing so last week. These 8 lawmakers are our very best shot at preventing cuts to Medicaid. Speaker Johnson knows that he can only afford to lose a single Republican vote on this issue before he is no longer able to pass the budget reconciliation along party lines. So if we can convince even 2 of these 8 lawmakers not to vote in favor of any budget that cuts funding for Medicaid or food stamps, we can force Republicans to actually negotiate with Democrats and prevent them from pushing through an extreme budget that only benefits corporations and billionaires like Elon Musk. I'm about to go through the list of who these 8 lawmakers are, as well as contact information for each of them, but very quickly before I do, I also want to share this additional context. Last month, Axios reported that Speaker Johnson thinks Republicans' best shot at maintaining control of Congress through the midterms is by focusing on heavily Hispanic districts, including both the Texas Rio Grande Valley and California's Central Valley. So while everyone watching this video absolutely needs to call their representative in the next 24 hours, I want to extra emphasize the importance and the power of Hispanic voices right now. Republicans desperately need your vote, and I highly recommend making it clear to your own representative, as well as Speaker Johnson, that you will not vote for any lawmaker who supports cuts to funding for Medicaid and food stamps, even if they try to disguise those funding cuts as work requirements or spending caps. Okay, without further ado, these are the 8 Hispanic lawmakers who are our top targets for the next 24 hours. If your representative is not on this list, you still need to be calling your representative. You can either Google their name to get their direct number, or you can call the Capitol switchboard and they will direct you to your lawmaker's office. If you are sent to a voicemail inbox that is full when you call, keep trying. Call back as many times as you need to during business hours on Monday. So in Arizona, we've got Juan Ciscomani representing Arizona's 6th district. In California, we have David Valadeo representing California's 22nd district. In Guam, we have James Moylan. In the Northern Mariana Islands, we have Kimberlyn King Hines. In New York, we have Nicole Miliotakis representing New York's 11th district. In Pennsylvania, we have Rob Bresnahan representing Pennsylvania's 8th district. And in Texas, we have 2. Tony Gonzalez, representing Texas's 23rd district, and Monica de la Cruz, representing Texas's 15th district. Again, please share this video and do all of the other things. We have got to flood lawmakers' offices with calls for the next 24 hours and make sure that they walk into that meeting on Monday night prepared to tell Mike Johnson, no cuts to funding for Medicaid or food stamps, period.